The first guy rejects me and says, you're never going to build it. Second person rejects me and says, you're never going to market it.
Yeah. So what was a change moment that made you skyrocket, or at least, find some traction to start scaling the growth?
So if I again rewind the clock back to 2013, I didn't know any investors.
Mm.
So I went to Google and I put into Google a search term, investor entrepreneur meetup.
Yeah.
And I register for it. I show up, the 200 entrepreneurs looking for capital and 5 investors.
Wow.
And I think to myself, that's a rigged game.
Yeah.
It's like going to a bar and you have 500 guys and 2 women in a bar. Like the odds are not in your favor.
Ay.
So I left and I just reached out to all the investors individually. And I thought it would be easy to raise capital. The first guy rejects me and says, it's too hard to build. You're never going to build it.
Yeah.
I go to the second person and incorporate in my deck, here's my roadmap. Here's how I'm going to build it. And the second person rejects me and says, you're never going to market it.
Mm-hmm.
And so every time I get rejected, I incorporate preemptively into my pitch how I'm going to solve the problem. And then we ended up raising $2 million from a fantastic set of investors, Evolution Equity and Bold Start.
Mm-hmm.
And we were able to quit our jobs, me and Sam, my business partner, and start going. But to answer the question about what was the turning point for scale, look, nothing was easy. It wasn't one switch where all of a sudden that was a big type of a thing. But what I would say, what I learned is you got to outfail your competitors.
Mm.
So you have to fail way more times than your competitors. A lot of people are afraid of failure because when you have 10 ideas, you don't know what idea is going to work out, what idea is not going to work out. So you have to build a very quick experimentation loop where you try 10 things, you're okay with failure, then it doesn't work, you try 11th thing. 11th thing works, and then you go double down on it. So we always follow this mantra from the very beginning to today where you have to just try things and then double down on things that worked.
Yeah.